Hi, my name is Tim Bodell, the Culinary Director at Francis Ford Coppola Winery. I'm really excited to be doing a virtual Easter celebration this year. So we're going to be doing a cooking segment, and I have a very special guest with me. This is my son, Declan. Can you say hi, Declan?
Hello.
So Declan, he does a lot of cooking with me at home. So we developed a recipe that's very family friendly, that it's perfect for an Easter brunch celebration, and we're really excited to share that with you. So do you want to get started?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what we're going to be doing is a frittata, which is basically an open-faced omelet. And I'm going to show you a couple of tricks, and we're also going to have the recipe all ready for you to recreate this dish at home. Now in the recipe, we put all the ingredients in a pan and then slide that whole pan in the oven. Here at our studio, we don't have an oven, so we're going to do the entire, careful, that's hot, right? We're going to do the entire frittata dish, start to finish, on top of our burner here. So let's get going, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients that are in this frittata. Okay, so right here we have, this is prosciutto, which is basically a fancy Italian ham. Here we have some broccoli. That is from our culinary garden. And we have some local goat cheese, like a chev, a soft goat cheese, and some butter to cook it all in. And we should have eggs. Where are the eggs? Did you see the eggs?
No, I don't think so.
Whoa! Well, check this out, the Easter Bunny.
Sweet.
Nice, that's where the eggs went. We should have known the Easter Bunny had it. Well, thanks, Easter Bunny. All right, so that was cool. I was wondering where those eggs went to. So here are eggs, okay? These are from our chickens at the winery right here, okay? Declan, do you remember the names of our chickens at the winery? And can you share it with everybody out there watching?
Yes. So there is Rosie, chicken number 2, and chicken number 3.
That's right. Those are hard-working chickens out in the garden that gave us these eggs. So can you start cracking those for me?
No.
Okay, I'll start cracking those. Can you scramble them for me?
No.
Okay, so you're just gonna hang out and enjoy the show, huh?
Yep.
So first things first, when making this frittata, since our ham is already diced, now if you go to the deli and you want to get this nice dice on your ham, you can ask the person working there to cut you a ham steak that's about 1/4 of an inch thick, and then you'd take that steak and you'd slice it into 1/4 inch strips and then turn it, and then you'd be able to cut it into these perfect little 1/4 inch cubes. Okay, so let's get these eggs going. So this recipe calls for 6 eggs. Okay, now the girls only gave me 5, so I had to supplement 1 egg from our normal supply of eggs. So we're going to crack all these eggs into this bowl just like this. Okay. Can you do the scrambling for me, please? What do you think? Do they look good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here's a little whisk. Can you start scrambling that for
I
me?
don't know how to scramble eggs.
You don't know how to scramble eggs?
That's the one thing I don't know how to do with eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well here, let me show you. So for everybody out there watching, if you don't know how to scramble eggs, what I like to do is I like to break the yolks first, just like that, okay? And then scramble it up. Remember we always I talk to you about different whisking techniques. I'll just do these tight little scrambles like this, okay? Until the egg white and the egg yolk are nicely incorporated, okay? Now, if you don't like ham, if you don't like broccoli, this dish is very, very flexible. Careful, don't forget that's hot. This dish is very, very flexible. So I have some other ingredients here that you can feel free to substitute. We have apple smoked bacon, which you like. You gonna try some, make sure it's good? Quality control, right? How is it, good? Excellent. So we got bacon or sausage. We have beautiful mushrooms here. We have some asparagus, first of the year asparagus that we just harvested from the culinary garden. Or we have some carrots here. It's really whatever you like. Eggs to me are a like a blank canvas for adding whatever kind of ingredients you would like. Okay, so now that our eggs are scrambled up, we have our burner on just about high heat. We're going to add a tablespoon of butter, okay? And that's just going to allow the eggs to not stick. It's going to add some richness. Now, with the recipe that we'll have available, like I said, you're simply going to add the butter, heat up your ham and your broccoli, and then add the eggs right to it and slide that whole pan in the oven. So it's a really easy technique and a really fun technique to do for the kids. Okay? So, Declan, can you add the ham into our pan, please? Just be careful. And you always want to add things away from you when you're adding them to a hot saute pan.
Like this?
Yep, put it all in there. All right, looks good, huh?
Yeah, when it didn't spot me in the thumb.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, now let's, you got it all out of there? That's beautiful. One last little piece. Perfect. Great job.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and add our broccoli. And like I said, any seasonal vegetable or your favorite vegetable is perfectly fine to use. We just happen to have this beautiful broccoli in the garden, so I thought that that would be appropriate to use. But being springtime, asparagus is terrific. If you like onions, that's wonderful. Spinach is good. Well, all we're doing at this point is just heating this through. The ham's already cooked and the broccoli's already been blanched. That's why it's that beautiful green color. So we don't really want to cook this too long. We just want to get it nice and hot before we add the scrambled eggs. Okay. Can you season the eggs with salt and pepper, please?
All of it, or just a few pinches?
How do we talk about seasoning?
2 finger pinches?
Yeah, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4 finger, or 5 finger, right? I would do, let's start off with like 1 3-finger pinch and see how that looks.
Of both?
Of the salt. We'll start with the salt and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And that goes into the egg. Nice. Excellent. Let's do 1 more of those, of the salt. So we'll do 2 of those 3-finger pinches of salt. Perfect. And then let's do 1 pinch of the fresh cracked black pepper.
Like this or this?
Yeah, let's do a 3-finger pinch on the black pepper.
1?
Yes, please. Okay, now let's scramble that up real well so we know that the salt and the pepper is going all through that egg mixture. Beautiful. Okay. Looking good. What do you think? That smells good. I know you love broccoli, don't you? Starting to smell good, right? Okay, can you add the eggs into that pan, please?
Okay.
Yep, just be careful. Great job. All of it right in there. Good job. Good job. Nice work, Chef. What do you think?
Pretty nice.
Yeah, pretty nice, huh? Okay. So, now if you were cooking this at home and you had access to an oven, you could easily at this point just take this pan and slide the whole thing in the oven. I think it's 30, 45 minutes, something like that, at 350 degrees. So it's a really easy recipe to execute. But we're going to make this more in the style of an omelet. Okay, so we added the eggs, and in this pan we had butter, broccoli, and some ham. And then we added the eggs to it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slowly start lifting up the bottom of these eggs off the bottom of this pan and putting fresh raw egg underneath it. So the bottom of the pan will continue to cook all that raw egg. Okay, so this really come together quite fast. Now in the meantime, I'd love to serve a frittata with a real nice bright fresh salad. Declan, can you pass me that frisee over there? Thank you very much. So this is frisee. Feel free to use any kind of greens that you like. or whatever looks good in your garden or at your local store. But this is a frisee, which I really, really like. Now we've washed it and dried it, so it's ready to go. Okay? So let's make a quick vinaigrette. Okay? So vinaigrette is basically oil and acid. Okay? So we're going to add a little bit of a little bit of lemon and some olive oil directly to these lettuces. Okay? Declan, could you squeeze a half of one of the lemon through that strainer?
So just this?
Yes, please. Beautiful. Don't squeeze it in your eye. That would hurt, huh? Excellent. That is perfect. Great job. Okay, looking good. You need to dry your hands on a towel there. Okay. Now we're going to drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil. Can you drizzle those greens with a little bit of olive oil? How's that looking? Good? How's that look? Good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now can you toss those greens? Just take your two hands and sort of mix it up real good. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, okay, and a little bit of pepper just to get some good seasoning there. And then that salad's ready to go. Simple as that. Good job, Declan. Boy, that looks terrific. Nice job. Okay, so let's finish up this frittata now. So we're going to get a little action. We're going to flip this. Is Daddy good at flipping stuff?
Besides that one time I got hit in the face by a pancake, yes.
Yeah, except that one time, huh? So I'm going to make sure that most of the raw egg has been incorporated from the top of this, okay? You got your protective glasses on? Okay,
Yes.
Good. Okay. Now we're just going to want to flip this, and you're doing this at home. You won't have to do this step because it will be fully cooked when it comes out of the oven. But for our purposes, we're going to give this a little flip, okay? Just like that. And we're going to finish. Did some go flying? We're going.
In the shoe.
Did it? Uh-oh. Okay. Now we're just going to finish cooking this frittata.
Ooh.
On that side, we're going to flip it once more, so we have that beautiful presentation side. And then we're going to garnish it with some fresh goat cheese, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay. Let's flip this one more time. Ready? Just like that. There we go. Our frittata is ready to go. Would you try bacon? Is it still good? Okay. Great. So feel free to use any cheese that you like. If you like cheddar cheese, you like provolone, you like Swiss, you like fresh mozzarella, whatever your favorite cheese is. Like I said earlier, eggs are this great blank canvas for all different kinds of flavors. Okay? So we have some beautiful local goat cheese here. So that's what we're going to use to top our frittata. Okay. So the last thing, let's do a little knife work, shall we? I know how you love how I do fancy chop, right? So we're going to do something. Do you remember what this cut is called?
Nope.
Okay. It's a supreme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just.
Actually, I didn't really know what you were meant.
It's just a fancy way to cut citrus. Is all it is. But I love a little citrus with these lettuces as well. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the peel and the white membrane from this orange here, just like so. One of our awesome employees had these at her house, and she brought them to us so we could use them. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of what we're going for. We're just going to remove a few of these orange segments, just like so. And that's going to be garnish for our little salad. Now, Declan, this holiday really means a lot to me, and I know it does to the Coppolas. And over the years, we have had some really, really fun times at the Easter egg hunt. So even though we were not able to do that this year, it's really special that we're able to do this virtual Easter experience. Oh, there we go. Here's a picture of you. That was in the vineyards at the winery in 2016. How old were you there?
4, 3.
Yeah, I think you were 4 years old. And I think we have one more picture. There you go. That is behind the restaurant, Rustic, at the winery. And that's in our strawberry patch. And we had set up a little Easter egg hunt for you there. Are you trying to sneak one of those oranges? Huh. Did you see the Easter Bunny? Didn't you see the Easter Bunny that day? We have an orange. It's so much fun cooking with you. Okay, now we're ready to plate this beautiful dish. Okay, so here's our frittata. Look how nice that looks. Isn't that beautiful? Smell good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Well, waft it a little. All right, good for you, chef. Okay, now we're gonna put that right onto our platter like so. And Declan, can you arrange some of these beautiful lettuces on that platter as well? Just right here, okay? Excellent. And whenever I plate these lettuces, I try to get a little bit of height. See if you can, see how tall you can make it. There you go. Oh boy, does that look so good. What a great meal. That's perfect right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You're a natural, Declan. That's beautiful. Okay, now let's garnish it with those orange supremes, if you don't eat any along the way, and then we'll be ready to go. So there you have it. This is our frittata dish with ham, broccoli, and local goat cheese, served with a salad of frisee and fresh orange. So I hope everybody out there has a wonderful Easter holiday. We can't wait to be able to do this event in person, but I'm just delighted that we were able to do it virtually this year. Looking pretty good. Ooh, I like how you did that. That looks really nice. And one for the chef and one for the plate. So there you go. You want to hold it up? There you go, everybody. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. And we'll see you soon at the winery. Bye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.